Comedian Randy K. Milholland once wrote, "There are some people that I know who won't hurt me. I call them corpses." Now, there are just some people out in the world that want to hurt us and take advantage of our trust. And that's why we must be careful in who we place our trust. Because if we're not, we end up in a very painful situation. As do some townspeople in our story, Brer Rabbit Businessman, taken from Best of Folktales of the World, edited by Joanna Cole. There once was a small little village out in the middle of nowhere, and in this village lived a mischievous little fellow named Brer Rabbit. And one day, Brer Rabbit came up with a devilish new idea.
Let's see here. I've just gotten a bushel full of wheat and a bushel full of beans. How can I sell them in order to get the most out of them? I know.
Brer Rabbit then went over to Sis Hen's house and offered her a proposition.
Hey there, Sis Hen. Hey there, Sis Hen. You know what? I just came into possession of 2 bushels of wheat and beans. And you know what I thought to myself? I said, Self, you know who could really use this? Sis Hen, that's who. So what do you say? I'll sell it to you real cheap.
Back!
What? Why don't you trust me? Oh, I know I may have had a evil streak in my youth, but please, I've changed since then. You've got to trust me now. Oh, you trust me? Oh, thank you. You won't regret this. Just come on over to my house tomorrow morning at 7 and bring some money, too.
He then went over to Brer Coyote's house. And offered them the same proposition.
Why does everyone react so violently towards me? Listen, I know I may have been a bit mischievous before, but please, I'm a changed rabbit by now. I've turned over a new leaf and I've started a life of good. Please trust me. I just need the money very badly. Oh, you trust me? Oh, thank you so much. You won't regret this. Just come on over to my house tomorrow morning at 8 and bring your money, too.
He then went over to the Hunter man's house.
Hey there, Mr. Hunter Man. Look, I was just thinking to myself that I may interest you in an offer of food. Listen, I was just thinking I had some bushels of wheat and beans, and I thought maybe you'd be interested in them. What do you say? Oh, you'll trust me? Oh, thank you so much. Just please come on over to my house at, say 9 and bring your money too. I've got to get going now.
And Brer Rabbit went home. The next morning his insidious plan came into fruition, as Sis Hen arrived just in time. He took her money, but then he had to tell her some terrifying news.
Oh, Sis Hen, you've got to hide. Brer Coyote's on his way to eat you. I don't know where you can hide. Oh, let me think. Oh, I know. The oven. Hide in the oven.
And that's exactly what Sis Hen did. However, when Brer Coyote came into Brer Rabbit's house, Brer Rabbit took his money, but then whispered a surprise into his ear.
Hey, Brer Coyote, come here. You know, I've got Sis Hen hiding in the oven for you.
Brer Coyote then went to the oven, opened it up, and immediately ate her. However, after Brer Coyote had eaten Sis Hen, The same thing happened to him as the hunter man came into Brer Rabbit's house. He took his money and then told the hunter man about Brer Coyote when he immediately hunted him. However, after this, Brer Rabbit helped the hunter man pack up all of his belongings into his wagon and ride off back to his house. Brer Rabbit then went inside his house and enjoyed the rewards of betraying all of his friends. All $8 worth. However, this story just goes to show us that we must be careful in who we place our trust. We never know who's out to take advantage of it.